Hello everyone, and welcome to the Laserfiche Forms to DocuSign demonstration provided by Velosimo. Today I'm going to show you the Velosimo connector that allows you to embed DocuSign signatures into your Laserfiche forms. So let's take a look. I'm going to start my form process here. It's going to load my first form that I've configured in Laserfiche. And it's an application form. Give it the information we need for the basic requirements. I'll use my email address to illustrate some capabilities on this form. We are going to illustrate a couple other integrations with forms here today, but we'll focus on DocuSign primarily. I'm going to select my parcel data from a map. I'm also going to use a property that's near a railroad and wetlands to show a couple of spatial queries. So if I grab this process here, it's touching the wetlands, but I'm not within 500 feet. I can send that to the form, grabs my parcel number, does those spatial queries from Esri, and then helps me fill out the form. So the other integration that's in this form is a payment integration to PayPal. So I have an application fee of $25, and I'm going to submit that. Once I submit that, that's going to redirect me out to PayPal to allow me to take the payment. I've got a autofill on for my information to make this easier, and I'll make the payment. As this payment is being made, we are also sending this application form out to DocuSign for signature, which we will show in just a second here. So I've got the confirmation for the payment screen, and we can also send confirmation emails out from Laserfiche at the same time. Then we can look at the signature required that came in. So we have a signature from DocuSign that's being requested. Here is my Betty Walker application that I filled out with my information, and I'll sign this document using DocuSign. We'll finish. And what's happening now is DocuSign is going to send this back to Laserfiche. Okay, so now that the DocuSign has sent the application back, let's take a look at the results of this. So the documents were being placed into folders based on Laserfiche business rules and configuration. So I have a Betty Walker folder for my application, and you'll note that I have the original application that was applied for, and then I also have the signed copy that came back in from DocuSign, and we can take a look at that and see the application signature here in Laserfiche. So that is the focus. I will take a brief minute now at the end to show how this is configured in Laserfiche, so people can get a sense of what it would take to set something like this up. So let's move to the proper screen to show that. And let's look at the design of this particular process. And you can see here, I've got a process diagram. We used a solution template from this Laserfiche solution library to start this, and then we made some changes based on the business process we wanted to accomplish. So it's creating that project folder based on the business rules and creating those folders by name. It's also saving the initial application to the repository, and then here is the integration point for sending it for signature. And the way that this works is we're simply calling a Laserfiche workflow that has been set up with a URL to Velosimo that calls the out-of-the-box DocuSign integration. So we give you that URL for the workflow event in the server-side workflow engine from Laserfiche, and we can, and then you're good to go. So it's pretty straightforward in terms of configuration. So, and with that, concludes the demo. Thank you for your time.